Good morning, children. Lesson number 14, our environment, children. So now we have studied about the introduction of the environment, and the natural environment we have studied. Then human environment I have begun. So now let us continue human environment. So dear children, yesterday I had been explaining to you human environment. Human environment. So it refers to the activities of human beings. Humans have learned how to use and modify the environment as per their needs. They have built roads, industries, grown crops, domesticated animals to lead a comfortable life. When there is a perfect balance between the two, the environment is healthy. The environment is healthy. So now let us see the further. So dear children, I had explained to you how man-made things are helpful for the human beings. Of course, God has created the beautiful earth and the environment and the nature. So the remaining, the man has given the intellectual to man to make use of his intellectual for the betterment of the society or the world. So in a previous class we have seen how man is making use of the environment for the different ways of activities. So even man has learned through the environment many things. He has learned to modify the things. So using the environment very carefully only for the needs of the necessities. So even man learned to domesticate the animals which are going to be helpful for him, which domesticating animals helps a man to lead a very comfortable life. So now, of course, the last point was that when there is a perfect balance between the two, the environment is very healthy. Of course, we need to have both perfect balance on environment as well as human activities, non-living things and the living things. When there is a perfect balance, life is going to be very smooth and healthy. So that is the best way of living the life. So now let us continue. So we must learn to live and use the environment in the best possible way. Of course, children, so I cannot misuse the things of the environment, because the environment is given us everything, so that I cannot misuse the things. So man need to learn or live the environment in the best possible way. Meaning to say, of course, the environment is giving us a lot of things, but it doesn't mean the man misuse the things. No. So here what is happening? So when man learns to live or use the environment in a proper way, so it will be easy for a man to live life along. So let man learn to live and use the environment in the best possible way. Know that someone has given the order, or the man has got a license to cut the tree. So it doesn't mean that he can cut each and every tree. So he can only cut which are necessary for him, and only which can be used for the purpose of furniture, the other things. So next one, so conservation of our environment is very important for our survival. Of course, environment, the conservation means the saving of our environment is very, very, very important. I cannot misuse any of the things. So now we can see here the pictures. The earth is there, life, society, human environment interaction. So man is going to interact all of this: earth, life, and the society. See, human environment interaction. Of course, if man comes to and have interaction with the earth, then only there will be a lot of changes and the development and the improvement in the society. Okay, of course, we believe the God has given us a beautiful nature of the environment. If at all thinking that the destroying of the environment is very bad, not good, it is not very educated way of destroying the environment. If we think, then the other way our country will remain back. The other way the country will remain back in the question of development. So therefore, dear children, of course we say many times, don't deforest, don't cut off the trees, don't destroy the forest, but at the same time let us have a possibility of planting the more trees, and let us have more positive than negative. Of course, when we are positive of our environment, automatically we go for the plantation, we go for the planting of the plants. So here what is happening? The conservation of our environment, we need to protect not only the environment, everything that is surrounding us. So now we see, when the lot of polluted vehicles are moving, lot of polluted things the people are consuming, it is worse, it is a worse. But now we may not understand where my parts of the body have been affected by this polluted air, polluted smoke, or polluted water. But slowly, when the body starts decaying, here pain, there pain, chest pain, cough, that, this, many things, then only we'll come to know this is all the effect of the environment. The more trees, so more fresh air we can breathe. Other than that, we'll be breathing the polluted. So dear children, we must protect and save our environment from any damage. So there are many things. Now you might have seen the garbage vehicle is coming, every day it comes. So we are supposed to throw our dust there, we are supposed to throw our waste into that vehicle. So but still people are not following. People are going and dumping everything in a public way. But people are going on throwing all the unwanted things on the road. So it will stink, it will smell, it will be worse. So through that, it is very possible that people may have the difficulties of sickness. People will start getting sick, because knowingly or not knowingly we start living with it, around it, surround it. So therefore, so through my breathing I take in lot of germs, so that is how it may affect my health. So therefore, dear children, the certain rules and regulations are made by the government, where we are supposed to throw the garbage, what we are supposed to do, how we are supposed to maintain the cleanliness. So if at all we do that, so we have no doubt we will be having very good health. So we cannot damage our health, neither damage any other properties. So if you don't protect our environment, the life will be difficult for the beings on the earth. Of course, it is 100% sure. If at all we are not keen interested in saving or protecting our environment, the life will be very difficult. Okay, for the temporary I must be very happy, I must be enjoying my life with good health, that this so many things, etc. But there will be a day or a time when I suddenly collapse. When I'll suddenly collapse, not only me, many other people. So therefore, until unless if I don't protect my environment, my surroundings, my life is going to be very difficult. So dear children, let us remember, let us keep it in mind whenever we study something, let us practice into our life. It should not be only a lecturer or a teacher will teach us, teacher will explain to us, I study for the sake of exam. So let other things, let it go. You should not be children. Something you should learn from each lesson. Something you should learn from each lesson. So there should be a bookmark in your life. So today you might be very small, but you will be growing. You will grow, but what steps are you going to take for the betterment of your society, of your environment where you are living? Okay, children. So please go through the lesson, go through this paragraph, read again and again so that you might understand better. Okay, thank you.